Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix, come on, of the Forgotten City. On last Let's Play, we did some election interference by getting like some dirt on that guy, telling him to, pull out of the election, and then telling our friend to start the election. Also, we missed this guy's thing about his rheumatoid arthritis.
No idea. Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted, but it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel.
It's good that this game isn't like, hey, you need to get the willow bark every time.
I owe you one. So I'll leave him alone.
Or that you need to get that antidote every single time, because that would be a pain. You.
What are you?
Here it is.
What you hope? Look, if you don't want to tell me, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
I need to talk to this lady because she keeps on
You just
disappearing.
saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving.
You. Might as well get two of them, you know? Is she gonna get up? There we go.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions. The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
And at least talk about other things? I'll
Thank
get back
you.
on that subject, though.
You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome.
Catch blow my nose again, sorry.
Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless, and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
It's kind of weird how
Thank you.
In this game, people
But
die
to
of
be
old age
honest,
in this
sometimes I think
plane of
dying in that
existence.
fire might have been a blessing.
Like, what happens after that?
Given what's happened since. I can tell you, but it's a long story. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Is it hemlock?
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
I don't know why Facerig seems to not be getting well at it.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
What? Yeah.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
You could always drop yourself in their villa, I guess.
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him. I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
Oh, but can we talk some more?
Oh. If that's your right...
Yeah, I guess that was a stupid
I
question.
know what kind of person you are.
Well, hey! I'm sorry. I saw the thing and I clicked on it. My bad.
A golden bow,
Citizen,
just like Apollo and Diana.
Help! You...
I haven't been able to talk to her, though.
Did you...
Oh, wait, maybe we need to have him die and then do that.
Stop right there. Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
I'm not sure if I would have time to talk to her.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Shh, I'm hiding. Did you stop? Oh,
Can you speed it up? Might run over here and do this, though. I wonder how he's gonna get in the gate and past the guard, anyways. Probably should not have that out, just in case he's like, oh, you have a weapon too.
citizen.
He's like, well, I would stop you, but you do have a bow, so... Never mind about that.
that's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
What now?
I'm here for Malleolus. Who might you be?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, we're going to keep talking.
Son of this!
If I had more health, or wasn't hurt, then I probably would just go up here. How's it going? Can I listen to your thing? I guess there really isn't a way to get him away from that. I'm gonna see if there's any other small things I can do to clean up before we do what could be the last one.
Salve. What? That's a big ask. But something tells me you're not kidding. All right, I'm gonna stick my neck out and believe you. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of people.
Probably should keep an eye on him. Though I wonder how he gets to the upper cistern.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Would there be anything else? Oh right, talk to the one lady after healing her. I guess we could get that one guy to go into the area and then deal with that later.
How much one of these statues is worth on the outside?
What?
Thank.
I need to look for a guy running
How'd you
around.
do?
Unless this is him.
Salve.
Did you do it? Okay.
You took care of him? An accident? So, it's over? Oh God.
Completely forgot about
Such
this
a
character.
relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse? So you kind of murdered him then?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay. That's interesting. It wasn't the act of murder that was it. It was them being like, oh, hey. Whoop. Fuck. That doesn't sound good. I was like, ooh, yeah, I got hit twice, and then now that happened. So it wasn't killing him that was the thing. It was...
And I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything? Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am. It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do.
Sorry.
All right. Thanks again for...
I'll check on this guy over here. Okay, he's still there.
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days. Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it? Oh, I try not to worry about it.
Her accent sounds familiar.
If people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
Have you met people?
You're funny. I bet my friend Georgius will like you. And those interesting clothes of yours. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the Golden Rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop. All right.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
So are you waiting on anyone specifically? I guess we could go look for more gold.
Oh, shiny.
So I guess it's like indirect, like attacking somebody, yes, that's bad. But actually doing something that gets somebody killed isn't bad, but admitting to killing somebody is bad. So many bows now. Do I just tell people to go to a place?
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
Arse.
Malio.
Okay.
Very well.
He's still there.
Nice.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
Oop, she's on the move. Do you have anything? No, not that we know of.
We're finally alone. Seems rather brash, but all right. Why have... You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been. Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else? If I did, I'd have led these people.
Sus.
Ask them. Good. Of course. Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it still. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the Golden Rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. A paradox. You see? The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break the Golden Rule, and there is yet work to do. Understand?
Huh. What happens if I would kill him?
Excellent. So it looks like you'll have to continue your investigation.
I was like, well,
now, was there anything
if I get the
else
lady
you
out,
wanted to
then
ask?
what's gonna happen? Because he can't put the portal or something. Though,
Ask them.
yeah, never mind. Though, let's do a save here so that at some point I can come back and be like, okay, I'm gonna kill him and see what happens.
Keep an eye out for Santilla, would you?
That's
Don't you just
quite
love
an impressive
springtime?
bow you have there, just like Diana's.
Huh, he doesn't seem to be doing diddly. Let's see, one thing I can do or attempt to do.
Shiny.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff.
Let's
I
just
bet it's worth a fortune.
tell or talk to him so that, can we, no? Okay. And be like, hey, is there anything, I know where you guys.
Today, my talented young friend.
You already asked that question.
I've made every day for the last 5 months, Georgius. Bread.
Ah, but it's the way you make it which makes it so magnificent.
I just follow the recipe. It's dead simple.
And yet, you managed to elevate it to an art form somehow.
You old flatterer. What are you like?
Greetings, I'm Georgius. I hope.
Okay, What happens if we go to the lady up top and go through the back way? We got like 104 arrows. Though we almost have 104 bows as well. Is that just a safe way to come down or something? Guess I was wrong. Where's this one lead to? There, okay. It seems like a... Why would you have those nice little platforms there if this one leads you all the way up there? That is, like, in a literal sense, a very deadly fall. Quite possibly.
Don't you just love
Still
springtime?
nothing?
Salve. Wonder how much one of these statues is
We'll see if he has anything more to say.
Hello? Hello? Do you love... But... Like... I don't think...
Okay. I guess we'll steal money. Because, you know, I like money. And then leave. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Good thing I'm not doing very visual novels. That would hurt. Like that. Oh, but let's call her a cunt.
How dare you? Get away from me, you pig.
Oink, oink, oink. I'm a cop, not a pig.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yeah, you guys suffer. I'm gonna go to Las Vegas. So comment, cause like, comment, simps you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out videos to have it grow. And please remember to spend your ammo so I can enjoy the pit population. And until next time, Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix of the Forgotten City. Pray to me, oh gods. I blow my nose. So thanks and see ya. VR chat. VR chat?